When you decide what matters, and you make decisions based upon what matters, and you spend your time doing what matters, that's when you lead. That's when people get the message about what it is that you really have in mind. That's when things get to be really important. You decide what matters, and you act accordingly. But sometimes we get a bit of feedback that tell us that what we thought mattered doesn't seem to be what people are thinking matters to us. Maybe you've had that experience. You thought you were acting in a way that made your message clear, but suddenly there's feedback that says, wait a second, we weren't getting that message clearly. It's one of the biggest challenges we've got in businesses. You ask leaders of businesses, how well did you get your message across? And 93% will tell you, well or very well. You ask the people who listen to them, and 26% will say well or very well. As a consultant, I can guarantee you that the primary thing I hear when I go to companies, what's the biggest issue here? Communication. You go back to the management, you say communication is an issue. And they say communication is an issue. You say, yes, people believe the vision isn't clear. The vision isn't clear. How could the vision not be clear? We told them. Well, we told them last October. The question is, what have you done day by day, every day since, to remind people about what that vision is? It's about that discipline. It's about acting according to what matters to you so people understand. You've probably all heard, I am sure, of Alfred Nobel. We all know about the Nobel Prize. We also probably know that Nobel made his fortune by inventing dynamite. It says up there that Alfred Nobel lived from 1833 to 1896. In 1888, a very interesting thing happened. Unfortunately, Alfred Nobel's brother died. Unfortunately, also, in a newspaper in France, Alfred Nobel read his brother's biography, his obituary, and it was his. And what the obituary said was this: the merchant of death is dead. Alfred Nobel was not happy with this obituary. It's not what he really wanted to be remembered for. And that's why over those last 8 years of his life, from 1888, when his obituary was printed, until he died in 1896, he put together the fund and created the bequest for which we all know him now. Essentially, the question about leadership becomes, what do you want to be remembered for? What is the legacy that you, as the leader of your organization, want to lead? Think for a moment, if you will, about someone who has been an influential leader in your life. Someone that you knew, not Churchill, not Eisenhower, somebody that you knew as a leader. Think about what it was about that person that makes them someone that you look back on and recall as a leader for you. And the challenge I would ask you is this: if 10 years from now I'm delivering a similar address to a similar group of folks, and I say, remember a leader, remember somebody who's been influential to you, how many of you would like someone in that room to be thinking of you?